Tri-Cities Community Television presents edited highlights of the 88th Annual Poco Rotary May Day Parade. The Rotary May Day Parade is part of the City of Port Coquitlam's May Day celebrations. The celebrations of May Day were first introduced in 1916 when the principal of James Park School, Mrs. Enid Cox, arranged a small celebration for her pupils. The first official Community May Day Parade was held in 1923 when James Park and Central Schools combined their efforts. Today, the May Day Parade is one of the few remaining community-supported parades in the Lower Mainland. Welcome to Tri-Cities Community Television. I'm your host, Kimberly McLeod.
And I'm Hayder Niani.
We're going to be here with you for the 88th Annual May Day Parade. Stay with us, there'll be some great coverage coming up. This year's parade marshals are Jack and Irene Giesbrook. They are both highly involved in the community. Jack is on the board of the Port Coquitlam Business Improvement Association.
He had a man crush on Joe Sakic.
Next up, we have the Port Coquitlam Legion Community Pipe Band.
It's appropriate for the occasion?
Definitely, I wish I did.
Yeah.
Now, these guys promote youth and adult beginners in the skill of piping, drumming, and band performances.
So coming down the street now, a little not too much more for the wear is the flag-bearing marching unit, the Lower Mainland Color Party.
Now on your screen, the Lower Mainland Color Party of the Royal Canadian Legion. This color party has participated in over 25 parades and has been in our community for 50 years. It's great to see them out here on this parade, being a huge part of our community. We owe so much to them.
Here comes the mayor of Port Coquitlam, of course, the Honourable Mayor Greg Moore.
Now, of course, Greg Moore is choosing to walk instead of take a car, seeing how he is a very green-oriented mayor who's known to take the bus.
He's here with his family, Aaron and Madison, and he's also accompanied by some Forest Church volunteers.
Next up, we have Councillor Mike Forrest of Port Coquitlam in his beautiful Enzo Nadalin, a 64 white Cutlass.
He is followed by Councillor Glenn Pollock.
Now, what is it about councillors and Mustangs? Next up, we have Councillor Daryl Penner of Port Coquitlam driving a beautiful blue Mustang. All of these guys making me extremely jealous. I've yet to receive my license.
Sorry, Hayder. Looks like that's it for the Mustangs, as here comes Councillor Michael Wright in a Corvette pace car from the Indy 500. That's what you call arriving in style. Of course, talking vets and style, you have to go back to the early 60s, like Councillor Sherry Carroll. It looks like the only visiting dignitary to brave the weather this year is Mayor Ralph Drew from the village of Belcarra.
And here comes our first float. It is the Rotary Club of Port Coquitlam Centennial. This is also the 5th year that the Rotary Club of Port Coquitlam Centennial has worked with the city to put on this parade. For those who are not aware of what Rotary is, it is a group of businesses and professional leaders united worldwide who provide humanitarian service and help build goodwill and peace in the world.
Right now we have some local youth from the community celebrating May Day. They're all dressed up, you can see that. They've got some cute little outfits on, and I love the ring gear.
Each year, the City of Port Coquitlam presents a royal party made up of local school children who represent the city during the week-long festivities.
May Day has a long tradition in the city of Port Coquitlam.
It is. It's in the 88th year, actually.
88th
which
year.
is, that's a long time.
That is fantastic. And now we see this beautiful candy float. I didn't have breakfast and now I'm hungrier than ever.
Me neither. We should know better next time, Hayder. Now that's a fun horn. How do I get my hands on one of those? Skolnier's Insurance Services.
And here we have the Scotia Bank float, dedicated to the Vancouver Canucks. Probably everyone's favorite float, I would assume.
Yeah, I would guess that for sure would be. Are you pumped for the game tonight?
I am so pumped.
I think everybody's pumped for the game tonight. Oh, they got a Stanley Cup and everything. Hopefully
I can't wait till we have the real one.
Yeah. Oh, I like your positivity. And you know, Hayder, Scotiabank is a huge supporter of minor hockey. Hayder, were you a girl guide? Come on. Yeah, it's a secret. I like it. Okay, it's not a secret. I was a Girl Guide. Fantastic organization. So glad they showed up in the rain today. They've got a cute little camping display. I love it.
Most definitely, and you gotta love their cookies.
Cool thing about these girls is they range in age. You can start them off really young. They start off in Sparks and they go up to Brownies and Guides.
Definitely what's great about that is you also, at least I'm assuming, I don't know firsthand, get that mentoring experience.
Oh,
through
for
the
sure,
ages, right?
for sure. And it's, it's a wonderful thing for girls to go through. It teaches so many wonderful skills.
Next up, we have the Hawthorne Seniors Care Community. It's great to see these senior residents.
They're dressed in cowboy gear, it looks like. Maybe a hoedown happening there later.
And as you can see, dressed for the rain, unlike us.
Yeah, no kidding. It's really too bad it rained, but it's really great to see these people come out for it. You see a lot of umbrellas but a lot of smiles, so that's awesome.
Oh, and here we have Kitty's Corner Preschool. Their motto is be green and be creative. Two extremely important things, I think, for youth, especially in our day and age.
Yes.
Be green.
And, they have been educating the children in Poco since 1969. Van City coming up here in a tiny little smart car they have going on.
I think a man like me needs a little something more powerful, like one of the counselor's Mustangs. And is that another Mustang I see on the screen?
You must be psychic.
Here we have a Tri-City News' float. Again, Tri-City News is extremely proud to participate in the May Day parade. Their staff and families are enjoying walking the parade. Oh, and now we have the extremely cute, delightful Newshound coming our way.
Extremely cute, delightful.
How would you like to go on a date with the Newshound? We have the Wilson Center Honeycombs.
Got a little country music going on, and got their cowboy hats. Oh, and she's singing right there. That's awesome.
In the sky, it's so high they can't
Now,
fly.
this center is a retirement center that pretty much lives like a resort. My entire life, I've actually wanted to be a dancer, so it's a coincidence that our next float is
The Mulatto Dance Elite. They are dancing and shaking, and look at them go. I mean, it's not very warm out there, and they're just revving
just
it up.
pumped up
That's
and ready to go,
awesome.
right? Now, these guys offer recreational and competitive classes. Here we have the Port Coquitlam Heritage Society.
The Poco Heritage and Cultural Society does a great job in preserving Port Coquitlam's history for future generations.
Coming up now, Crossroads Hospice. What can you say? They offer such optimism for our community.
In fact, the float was designed with several themes in mind. One of them being optimism and the need to embrace life.
Right, definitely. Well, what they do and what their volunteers do is just amazing to help people with that transition. So it's great to see them out.
Their Hike for Hospice raised over $52,000 this year.
Floral Revelry Express. Now, this organization is located on Langan Avenue in Port Coquitlam, and it's a proud supporter of the Port Coquitlam Heritage Society.
Coming up next, we have the Coquitlam First Nations. Oh my gosh, look at that boat. Not such a great day to be in the water, but a great day to be driving down the street in a boat.
You know, a Mustang or a boat?
Boat, for sure.
A Mustang or a boat.
You're
Those are my two options.
You're a Mustang addict. Now, what's really interesting here, Hader, is this is a hand-carved canoe. Is that amazing?
That is absolutely fantastic. Really shows how culture is still such a prevalent part of our community.
Yeah, for sure.
If I could carve a Mustang.
Would you stop with the Mustang? Oh, Hader. Coming up, we've got an ambulance, but don't worry, nobody's hurt. It's the Port Coquitlam Fire and Rescue Services coming through, and thank goodness for them. It's so nice to know that if anything ever happens, we've always got somebody to call. And now that's actually an emergency rescue vehicle, if you can believe that, yeah.
The City of Port Coquitlam puts on various emergency preparedness seminars throughout the year, and I highly recommend that you all go and take one in. Better safe than sorry,